This video and every other video I make across my 3 channels is brought to you by Patreon. Check the link in the description to see what kind of rewards you can get for supporting. No matter who you are, now our future is gone. Monsters we created are all around. We have to survive now, sunshine is gone. What's left of the world live under the ground. But through the cold and fear, we see the dawn. We'll fight like the devil. Young champion Nathan. A family is a delicate and complicated thing, young man. A family is something that you do not take lightly, that you do not take for granted, and you have done so not once, but twice, Nathan. Your sins do not go unpunished. Your traitorous ways do not go unnoticed, Nathan. You seek greatness, yet you spit in the face of a man who raised you like a son in this world. You spit in the face of a mentor. But do not worry, Nathan, for your judgment and your punishment will arrive. And soon, for us, we become whole again. Run. Well, hey, how's the living universe? It's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. We are here for another episode of Monday Night Raw on the road to SummerSlam. I do apologize if my voice sounds a little odd. Still recovering from the illness I've had for this last week. But I needed to make sure that we didn't have any more late episodes this week. As Damian Priest making his way to the ring. This is our second of our 3 qualifying matches for the 5-way match for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. As Damian Priest makes his way down to the ring. We already know that Bronson Reed and Eric Rowan are the first 2 of the challengers. As now, we're going to crown the 3rd of the 4 men in the 5-way matchup that challenge Nathan Frazier, because here comes Baron Corbin to the ring. Former European champion Baron Corbin making his way down to the ring. So, Corbin and Priest going to go one-on-one. Last week we saw Bronson Reed beat Moose to move forward in this. Nathan Frazier is in it, of course, due to being the Intercontinental Champion. And I've been told that Big E has determined who the final qualifying matchup will be between and that matchup will be next week, and Big E will be announcing it before the end of our show tonight. So, Corbin and Priest gonna kick us off here on Raw. Without any further ado, I apologize, this one's gonna sound a little rough if you can tell in my voice, but the big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks! Oh, that one hurt a little bit. Corbin now knocks back Priest here. Priest with a big elbow knocks him back, and Bulldog takes him down. Priest now grabs onto him, throwing Corbin across the ring into the corner now. Damian Priest with a clothesline. Grabbing a hold of him now. Priest getting Corbin up now, firing back at him here. Damian Priest. Grabbing a hold of him now, takes him off the ropes, kicks him in the head. Does Damian Priest. Of course, we know it seems that Rhea Ripley and Cora Jade are going after the women's tag team titles with SummerSlam now just a month away. As now Corbin pulls him in, punches him in the face, down goes Priest. Corbin now down into a cover here. Kick out from Damian Priest. Priest now back to his feet. Corbin grabs him now, and Corbin with Priest up on his shoulders here and taking him down. Pulling him in now. Damian Priest is down. Corbin hits him with a powerbomb. Rolls him over now. Baron's got him now. Baron Corbin grabs the leg and slamming down the leg of Damian Priest. Out of the ring goes Priest now. Over the ropes now. And Corbin. He's up. Priest backflips out of it. Super kick. Taking down Priest. Or taking down Corbin. Gets him back to his feet now. And now Damian Priest. No, Corbin. Corbin throws him back into the ring. And Corbin. Priest sidesteps him now, and Priest has got him. Hang on, Damian Priest. Dropping him. Hooks the leg now. Covered by Damian Priest. Hooking the leg. 1, 2. Corbin. Getting the shoulders up. And now Priest runs in. Corbin grabs a hold of him. Corbin DDTs him, taking him down. Getting him back up to his feet now. Baron Corbin pulls him in. Damian Priest, knee into the ribs, knocks down Corbin. And now Corbin gets caught. Priest pulled in now by Corbin. Corbin now puts him in the ropes here. Baron Corbin grabs him, punches him in the back. And again. And again. Pulls him in now. Baron Corbin swings him around. Corbin with Priest off the ropes. He's up. Spine buster. Taking him down. Into a cover now. Corbin's got him down here. Cover. Kick out from Priest though. Corbin's got him now, and Corbin pulls Priest in. Priest countering. Priest kicks him in the ribs. Damian Priest hits the ropes. Big back elbow there from Baron Corbin. Kick in the head now from Priest. Knocks him down here. Corbin pulling himself up in the corner now, and Baron Corbin. Priest in the corner now. Big hip attack. Knocks back Baron Corbin. Priest hits the ropes and goes for the elbow. Corbin out of the way. Corbin with a big kick knocks back Damian. Baron Corbin now has a hold of him, taking him towards the ropes. Head first into the turnbuckle. Right hook there from Corbin. Corbin goes for a kick. Damian Priest answers back. Priest pulls him in. Here we go. Damian Priest looking to go to SummerSlam with Razor's Edge. Shades of the late great Scott Hall. And now Priest gets him back up to his feet, and Priest flatlines him. Both men down now. Damian Priest pulling himself up. And Priest looking for that final blow. He needs to win this one with South of Heaven taking down Corbin. Damian Priest now cover for the 1, 2, 3. Damian Priest is going to SummerSlam. Big victory there for Damian Priest tonight over Baron Corbin. Priest knocking him off. Damian Priest punches his ticket to SummerSlam in a big way with that win. Priest picks up the W. We got more coming up next on Raw. All right, so let me get this straight, all right? Make sure I'm following what you're saying here. You're coming to me to complain about what happened to you last week, which, quite honestly, is the consequences of your own damn actions. And now you're trying to sit here and get me to cancel your title defense because you're scared? Whoa, 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 whoa. I never once said I was scared, so don't go implying that. I'm saying the Wyatts should have some kind of repercussion for what happened. Rowan should be taken out of the title match or something. Right. And you're going to come making defenses and go making orders to me when, how long has it been since you've defended those tag titles that you and Cross won almost 2 months ago? That has nothing to do with right now. Right, we'll tell you what. Maybe we'll talk more about some repercussions or some justice, if you want to call it that, if you defend those titles next week against the winners of our next matchup. Well, Cross is still injured. I don't have a partner. Yeah, what about Akam or Razor? Razor's injured too. You didn't say anything about Akam. Well, I can't defend with Akam. He's not experienced with anyone other than Razor. I don't want him teaming up with me. He'll lose us the titles. Either find someone to defend the titles with you next week, or I'm stripping you and Cross of the titles. And I'd love to see what he does to you if he comes back and those belts are gone. Fine, I'll find someone. Alright, we've got some tag team action coming up next here on Raw. As a very, very haunting message sent to Nathan Frazier there, a big threat. And I don't even think it's a threat, I think it's a promise from Raw GM Big E on that one. I am excited to see if Nathan Frazier will be able to worm his way out of this one next week when he defends those tag titles. So, here come the LWO, Cruz del Toro, and Joaquin Wilde, ready for tag team action on this one. Andrade, the leader of the LWO, by their side, as they are taking on two of the newest members of the Caz Dojo. As there is the WWE Speed Champion, Frankie Kazarian. To either side of him, Tavion Heights, Miles Bourne, Ridge Holland, and Ren Sinclair make up the rest of the Caz Dojo, the essentially anti-Chase U at this point. As Caz leads his way to the ring. Is he ever going to defend that Speed title? I guess we'll find out eventually. Of course, the women's Speed title should be beginning this week, assuming that, you know, I don't completely lose my voice from doing all of this. You can kind of still hear it, I'm a little hoarse. But I'm pushing through. I'm trying to do it for you. Trying to do it for all of you. As Frankie Kazarian, Tavion Heights, and Miles Bourne making their way down to the ring. Caz guiding the way for them. So, let's do this. Without further ado, it is Cruz del Toro starting it off with Miles Bourne. Miles Bourne starting off with a big jab there, knocking him back fist, knocks him into the ropes. Miles Bourne grabs onto him, throws him off the ropes here. Miles Bourne ducks him. And they collide. As Cruz del Toro with a drop kick. Kicking him down there. Miles Bourne is down now. Cruz del Toro, knee strike. Grabs the leg and drops him again. Del Toro grabs him. Miles Bourne pushes him away. Coming in now. Big clothesline attempt. Nobody home Off the ropes, Del Toro goes for an enziguri. Miles Bourne back to his feet now, and Miles Bourne with Del Toro into the ropes. Tag made, Tavion Heights is in. And now Bourne, double axe handle from Heights. And Tavion now pulls him in, kicking the ribs from Cruz Del Toro. Drop kick knocks down Tavion. Grabs all of him, rolls him over, kick into the back. He's got him down now, and now he's got him again. Rolls him over again, kick in the back a second time. As Frankie Kazarian looking into the bottom rope, grabs that kendo stick as in comes Joaquin Wilde. Big kick there from Tavion Heights. And another one. Taking down Wilde now, and Tavion Heights comes in. Taking down Wilde again. Tavion Heights now getting him back up to his feet. Tavion, big jab here, firing away with some chops, kicks him in the ribs, punches him in the back, knocks him down. Grabs a hold of him, getting him back to his feet now, and Tavion Heights grabs him. Into the corner now, Joaquin Wilde. Grabs a hold of him now, and Joaquin Wilde head first into the turnbuckle. Grabs the leg, kicks the leg into the rope. Pulls him in now, and Joaquin Wilde, DDT, taking him down. Tag made, Cruz Del Toro in. Tag made, back to Miles Bourne. Miles Bourne, whoa, avoids the Hurricane Rana. Chop block from Del Toro. As Kaz now, we're going to take off that turnbuckle pad. Miles Bourne taking him down. Bourne gets him back up to his feet now. Miles Bourne with Cruz Del Toro into the corner. Big elbow strike. Gets him down now, and Miles Bourne hits the ropes, and knee strike taking him down. Big enziguri there from Del Toro, taking him down now, and now Del Toro grabs a hold of him. Has Miles Bourne, and Spanish Fly takes him down. Here we go now, kicking in the back from Del Toro. Cruz Del Toro's got him down now, and Del Toro sidestep from Miles. Miles Bourne grabs him now. Miles Bourne's got him for belly to belly. Takes him down into a cover now on Del Toro for the 1, 2, no. Grabs a hold of him now, back to his feet. Miles Bourne firing away at him here. Bourne strike knocks him back here. And Del Toro with a drop kick. Remember, the winners of this matchup are actually going to challenge Nathan Frazier and whoever the hell he can rope into helping him if he's not going to take Akam. Bulldog there from Del Toro. Whoever the hell he can rope into helping him next week for the World Tag Team titles. As Miles Bourne knocking back Del Toro. Miles Bourne now. Knee to the back. Clothesline takes him down. Grabs onto Del Toro again now, and now Miles Bourne with Cruz Del Toro into the corner. Tag made, Tavion Heights is in, and Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights looking for another double team. Double axe handle there, taking him down into, no. Del Toro counters now, Del Toro with a drop kick to Tavion Heights. He's pulling himself in the ropes now, Tavion back to his feet. Gets caught by Del Toro now, and Cruz Del Toro pulls him in now, and Del Toro punches him in the face, taking him down. Out of the ring now goes Tavion. As now Del Toro getting back to his feet. Cruz Del Toro. Or no, Wilde. Joaquin Wilde went for him. And now Tavion Heights. Oh, sent to the outside by Joaquin Wilde. Wilde now turned his attention to Miles Bourne. Tavion Heights now sending Cruz Del Toro back into the ring. Miles Bourne taken down by Joaquin Wilde. And Tavion Heights. Belly to belly. Drop kick from Wilde. And now Joaquin Wilde. Right hook connects. Into submission hold here. He's got it locked in on Heights, but Tavion Heights answering back, and Heights. Drop toe hold knocks him back now, and Del Toro. Caught now by Tavion. Out of the ring. And now Tavion going after Wilde. Well, wait a minute, that's Duke Hudson! Duke Hudson of Chase U! We saw Chase U getting beat down just last week, and now Duke taking the fight to Frankie. Taking the fight to Kaz. And Duke Hudson trying to get Kaz out of this one. Throws him out into the crowd. And Duke is getting Kaz out of here. Getting him away from this matchup. Wait a minute, in the LWO! Look at it combo-wise! Wild and Del Toro! Atomic drop from Joaquin Wilde. Kick to the face of Tavion Heights. Cover. 1, 2, 3! And with the assist from Duke Hudson, the LWO upset the Caz Dojo in the dojo's debut. Just like that, the Caz Dojo lose their debut against the LWO. And that means next week, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz Del Toro are going to challenge for the World Tag Team Championships against Nathan Frazier and a partner of his choice. We got plenty more coming up on Raw. Shayna Baszler, Tiffany Stratton coming up next. Bronson Reed put up a hell of a fight last week. And yeah, he was the better man when we had our fight. I'll give him that. He got the better of me. But I'm itching for another fight. I'm itching for more violence. So I want to fight someone tonight. I'll fight you. In fact, I've been waiting a few years to fight you. Then I'll see you out there, little man. Alright, it is time for some more singles action coming up next here on Raw. As here comes the woman who just last week attempted to make her way to the SummerSlam matchup for the Women's World title. She's not getting a shot at the title itself tonight, but she is still getting an opportunity against the champion. And if she could become the first woman to ever defeat Tiffany Stratton in the LS11 universe here tonight, well, I think Big E might have to put her in the SummerSlam match at that point. Even if she did lose to Charlotte last week. As here comes the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, to the ring. And her opponent, the undefeated Women's World Champion. And still the Divas Champion as well, I suppose. I try to forget about that sometimes, though. Tiffany Stratton with Robert Stone by her side, making her way down to the ring. So Tiffany, of course, she is just a couple of weeks now away, about 3.5 weeks now, away from defending that Women's World title against Charlotte Flair at SummerSlam. Tiffany and Shayna one-on-one, first time ever. Here we go. Shayna firing away at her now. Stratton with a hip toss, taking her down, though. As Tiffany sidesteps, Shayna grabs onto her now, and Shayna Baszler, with Tiffany off the ropes, ducks her. Over the top rope she goes now, and Shayna, right hook to Tiffany, connects now, goes for her again, countered by Stratton. And Tiffany Stratton now, caught with a right hook. Shayna Baszler grabs onto her, stuns her in the ropes, taking her down. Baszler going up to the top rope now, and Shayna, no, went for the double axe handle, and Tiffany dives out onto the Queen of Spades. Shayna goes down. Stratton goes for a right hook. Shayna grabs her, rolls her through, and knee off the jaw, taking her down. Getting her back up to her feet now. Back into the ring goes Stratton. Baszler now coming back in after her. Grabs a hold of her now, and Shayna Baszler with Tiffany Stratton. Puts her against the ropes now, and Shayna pulling back on the arm here. Stratton goes down. Kicks, dropping her down with a double axe handle now. And now Baszler grabs her, countered. Stratton, jawbreaker from Tiffany, knocking her back here. Stratton off the ropes now, and Stratton, big drop kick there to the Queen. The Queen of Spades specifically. A lot of people call themselves Queen around here, huh? Charlotte just calls herself the queen of WWE. Shayna's the queen of spades. Nia claims she's the queen of the ring, despite we've never had that tournament. As now Baszler kicking her in the knee. Knocking her back here. Shayna Baszler tying up the arm now of Stratton. And Shayna has got her down now. Shayna Baszler kicks her in the leg. And goes for another one, countered. Kicking to the ribs now from Stratton. And Tiffany Stratton now pulls her in, takes out the arm. And Stratton, right hook connects. Off the ropes now. Tiffany's got her for tilt-a-whirl knee into the back. Grabs onto her, getting her back up to her feet now. Stratton. Again, going for shots at Baszler. Now Shayna come in with those stiff kicks. Shayna Baszler putting those kicks to good use here. Grabs onto Tiffany by the back of the head, taking her towards the corner. And Tiffany sent head first into the turnbuckle. Shayna kicks at the leg now, and Shayna Baszler kicks her down again. Shayna grabs her by the legs and drops her back first into the apron. Into the mat now. Cover for the 1, 2, no! Shayna's got her now up on her shoulders here, and Shayna Baszler with Piper's Pit. And now Baszler looking to finish the job here and put down Tiffany. Shayna Baszler goes for the kick. Looks like she might have been trying to set up Carafuna clutch. Grabs a hold of her now, and Stratton sent off the ropes now. Shayna Baszler goes for Tiffany, counters, clothesline. Knocking her down now. Tiffany Stratton into moonsault, taking her down. Stratton coming in. Shayna Baszler's got her though, and Baszler grabs her by the back of the head now. Shayna Baszler taking her towards the ropes here. Puts Tiffany in the ropes down. Shayna Baszler punches her in the head now, tying her up in the ropes here. Shayna Baszler taking her in the knee. Tiffany punches her in the face. Shayna. Stratton and Baszler going back and forth now. Who's going to get the better of this exchange? Tiffany Stratton throws a right hook. Shayna Baszler. Tiffany Stratton throws a punch. Shayna knocking her back now. And Tiffany Stratton gets clothesline, taking her down. As now Mr. Stone grabs a chair, and Tiffany forearm to Shayna, takes her down. And Tiffany Stratton with corkscrew off the middle rope into a cover now. For the 1, 2, Shayna kicked out. Getting her back up to her feet now is Stratton, kicking the knee of Shayna. Shayna Baszler now, right hook connects. Tiffany Stratton. Shayna is just dominating with these strikes here. And Shayna, penalty kick to Tiffany. Tiffany Stratton retreats on the bottom rope. And Robert Stone, he knows what happens next if he's not careful. Big knee off the top from Shayna. As now Shayna kicks Tiffany in the ribs, pulls her in. Shayna Baszler's got her up. And drives her into the floor. And now Baszler, what is she doing here? Kicks her in the ribs. Baszler with Stratton up. Shayna, Carafuna clutch on the floor. Carafuna clutches in on the floor. Shayna Baszler. Count of 6. 7. 8. 9 count. And Tiffany. Oh, it's a draw. And while the people are saying let them fight, the match is out. It's a draw. Tiffany Stratton remains undefeated, unpinned, unsubmitted. But the fight is still going. And like I said, I think the people know. Oh! Shayna taking down Tiffany. The people thought Shayna might have been able to be the one to beat Stratton for the first time, and Shayna Baszler is looking to prove she could be that. As Baszler just ambushing Tiffany right now. Shayna Baszler launches her across ringside. We haven't seen anyone dominating Tiffany Stratton like this ever. As Shayna Baszler throws her into the steps. And no one's going to stop her. Tiffany has no friends other than Chelsea Green. And Chelsea knows good and well what happens if you mess with Shayna. As Shayna Baszler just beating the hell out of Stratton. Tiffany staggers back to her feet. Takes a chair to the face. And Shayna Baszler's come unhinged. As she locks the choke back in on Tiffany. And Stratton's out. Tiffany Stratton's just out. You know, me and the rest of the OC, we're waiting. Me, Gallows, and Anderson, we know. Any day now, that match between Imperium and the Blackpool Combat Club's going down. Now I gotta tell you, I for one am excited to see what happens when those two teams are gonna meet in the middle of the ring. It's gonna be exciting. I know it's gonna be a hell of a six-man tag team matchup, but what I'm more excited about is the fact that I'm gonna be facing one of those teams at SummerSlam here in just a few weeks. Me, Gallows, and Anderson, the original club, the only club that matters. We're going to be facing one of those two teams in less than a month now for the first ever LS11 Trios Championship matchup. We're going to be getting our shot at those six-man tag team titles, and we are going to be holding up those six-man tag team titles before anyone else has ever been able to. We will be going down in history as the first ever Trios champions, and that fact is simply a phenomenal fact to think about for us, and it is something we are not taking lightly. And a lot of people want to know, they've been asking me, AJ, if you had to pick a team, which one would you have faced? Imperium, a team that you, Gallows, and Anderson have beat before. In fact, if you look back, it was just 2 years ago, around this time 2 years ago, that Gallows and Anderson came back to the WWE and joined me as the OC once again, and we took down Imperium in a six-man tag team matchup. Or do I want to have a dream match against Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, and their little guy, whatever he is to them, their son or whatever, Wheeler Yuta, in this six-man tag team match? And I gotta tell you, I don't care who it is. I am good to face either of these teams. I'm excited to face either of these teams for the six-man tag team titles, for the trios titles at SummerSlam, because at the end of the night with SummerSlam, one thing is simple, one fact remains, and that is that the OC are going to be the first ever LS11 Universe six-man tag team champions. Alright, I am looking forward to this one. This matchup, now that I'm thinking about it more, this is unfinished business with these two from 3 damn seasons ago. Well, where is he? So he's just gonna... There he is! There's Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa making his way down to the ring. But yes, this matchup technically got teased to you all. Oh, there was that voice crack. You can hear my voice is still struggling its way through this video. And I still have to do the World Cup, too. Oh, God. That's 8 matches. I don't know if I can do the World Cup today. Anyways, it was SummerSlam 2022, or SummerSlam season 3 to be specific, right? SummerSlam season 3, when Moose appeared in WWE Universe mode for the first time, when we were experimenting with the idea of opening the Forbidden Door to TNA or then Impact and AEW. To have a little bit more diverse rosters, having people that wouldn't actually be there in real life and Moose came in at SummerSlam. as Moose makes his way to the ring, but Moose showed up at SummerSlam Season 3 and speared Tommaso Ciampa, and they never had a match against one another. But now Moose and Ciampa finally gonna go one-on-one. Here we go. As Moose starts off with a big jab now, knocking back Ciampa. Moose grabs him, taking him down. And now Moose hits the ropes, goes for the senton. Ciampa gets the knees up. Tommaso Ciampa back to his feet now, and oh! Big shoulder block there from Moose. Goes for him, Ciampa rolls through. Ciampa with an elbow strike now to Moose. Moose getting back up to his feet now, and now Moose and Ciampa colliding again. Moose grabs onto him now, and Moose with Tommaso. Taking him towards the ropes now, puts Ciampa in the ropes here. Moose with a right hook. Grabs him again now, and Moose with Ciampa. Ciampa catches the ropes now, and Ciampa and Moose collide again. Moose, shoulder block. Ciampa rolls out of the ring now, and Moose grabs onto Ciampa now, and Ciampa taking him down. Tommaso getting back into the ring now, and Moose, whoa, went for the clothesline. Ciampa with a clothesline of his own, taking him down. Ciampa coming off the ropes now. Ciampa clotheslining him. This is also the first time we're seeing Ciampa have a match following that war with Kevin Owens back in Armageddon. So good to have Ciampa back now as well, you know. Was getting a little worried about him after that matchup. We saw Owens return slowly but surely. We're getting our stars back following the Hell in a Cell match and following just the entire shitstorm of injuries that happened in Armageddon. As Moose grabs onto Ciampa, pulling him in, going for a powerbomb. Ciampa fighting his way out of it now. Tommaso knocking him back. Ciampa with a big right hook there to Moose. Moose with a clothesline to Ciampa. Moose now with a right hook to Ciampa again. Grabs him. Right hook now from Tommaso, and Tommaso Ciampa. Grabbed by Moose, and Moose now throws him off the ropes and power slam. Into a cover now. Has him down here. Cover for the 1, 2. Kick out from Ciampa. Tommaso is down now. Moose goes for right hook. Ciampa back to his feet. And now Ciampa. Knee into the face, taking him down. Ciampa now down in the ground and pound on Moose, taking him down. And again now, Ciampa grabs onto him now. Tommaso gets him back up to his feet, and Ciampa firing back at him now. Big jab there from Tommaso. Hits the ropes now. Moose and Ciampa collide with shoulder block. Right hook down from Moose. He grabs onto Tommaso again now, and Moose has got a hold of him. Moose with Ciampa. Stun gun, taking him down. Grabs a hold of him now, back up to his feet, turns him around. Moose with Ciampa up on his shoulders. Electric chair, dropping the black cart into the mat. Ciampa goes down now. Moose getting him back up to his feet, and Moose grabs Ciampa. Moose now with Tommaso, taking him towards the ropes here. Moose head first in the corner goes Tommaso. Moose grabs onto him now, scooping Ciampa up, and Moose with a body slam. Up to the middle rope now, and Moose gonna look to fly. Moose, the wrestling god, up on the middle rope. Shoulder blocked. Tommaso Ciampa taking him down. Into a cover now. Moose has got Ciampa down. Cover for the 1. Kick out from Ciampa. Ciampa now kicking the head of Moose, and Ciampa, big knee strike now, taking him down. Ciampa now grabbing onto Moose, gets him back up to his feet, and Ciampa, big bicycle knee strike. Hits him with a second. And headbutt from Moose takes him down now. Moose getting Ciampa back up, and Moose, discus clothesline. Ciampa goes down. And now Moose, here we go, looking for spear to Tommaso Ciampa, looking to finish the job now. 1, 2. Ciampa gets the shoulders up. And now Moose puts the foot on the back of Ciampa and stands over him. Kicks him in the back. Moose now getting Ciampa back up to his feet here, and Moose goes for headbutt, uppercut from Tommaso. And now Tommaso Ciampa with a big clothesline in the back of Moose. Knee strike again, knocking him down now, and Ciampa. Moose rolls out of the ring now, and Ciampa going up to the top rope is Tommaso. And now Tommaso Ciampa. Oh my god! Just went face first in the corner of the announce table. Ciampa now back to his feet. Elbow strike knocks him back. Tommaso with a discus clothesline again. Ciampa's got him down now, and Ciampa grabs Moose. Knee into the face, knocks him down now. Ciampa goes into the corner, and now Ciampa. Moose getting back up again. Ciampa knee strike again. And now what is Tommaso thinking here? Runs the ropes. Big punch to the face from Ciampa. Knocks him back now, and Tommaso. Discus clothesline of his own. Both men go down. Ciampa pulling himself back up to his feet now, and Tommaso Ciampa into the corner. Here we go now. Ciampa looking for... Big knee strike there from Ciampa to Moose. Ciampa's got him down now. Ciampa cover on Moose. One kick out from Moose. Ciampa now just going after him with big strikes now. Ciampa's got him down. Ciampa with Moose back up to his feet now. And Ciampa kicks him in the ribs. Here we go. Went for fairy tale ending. Moose counter now. Moose. Back body drop to Ciampa. And now Moose. Oh, he's dancing. I believe in his dancing. Ciampa now kicks him in the head now. And Ciampa. Jab to Moose. Moose. Chopping back Ciampa. Back and forth they're going here. Moose now and Ciampa going back and forth again now. Moose and Ciampa. Who's going to get the better of one another here? Moose chops him again now. Ciampa answers back. Moose chops him back. Ciampa punches him. Moose. Moose and Ciampa going back and forth here. As now, here we go. They're colliding here. Moose and Ciampa swinging for the fences. Moose knocks him back. Discus clothesline to Ciampa. And now Moose throws Ciampa. Oh, and the referee goes down. Clothesline from Ciampa now to Moose. And now Tommaso Ciampa. Whoa, what the? That's Randy Orton. We haven't seen Orton in months. RKO to Ciampa. And the history between these two, you could write a book out of it. Orton. Sends Ciampa right into the spear. And Moose beats Tommaso Ciampa with the help of Randy Orton. Moose has just beat Tommaso Ciampa. And for the first time since the last man standing match, Randy Orton is back. Moose with the victory. Our main event is coming up next. Well, folks, thank you for joining us for another incredible episode of Monday Night Raw here tonight. I have a very quick announcement for you before we head into our main event of Alexa Bliss versus Piper Niven, and that is that the final Intercontinental Championship qualifying matchup between monsters next week will feature former Speed Champion Omos against the returning Braun Strowman, who will be back for the first time since Cyber Sunday to challenge for a shot at SummerSlam. And one more thing, next week, Roman Reigns and Johnny Gargano will be here, and they will be here face to face. So, without any further ado, we got more action coming up next here on Raw. It is time for our main event. Alright, it is now main event time here on Monday Night Raw. As here comes the Scottish Viper. Here comes Piper Niven to the ring. Piper Niven ready for action this evening. Big matchup for her. This matchup came about due to a tag team matchup that we had last week on Raw, where afterwards Piper Niven attempted to attack Alexa Bliss, and it did not end well for her. So, Piper Niven's made her way to the ring. It is our final matchup of the night here on Raw. And here comes her opponent. Alexa Bliss. Something snapped in Bliss last week, and she left Piper Niven laying. So, without any further ado, Piper Niven, Alexa Bliss, one-on-one. Here we go. Niven grabs a hold of her here. Piper Niven's got her by the back of the head. Taking Bliss towards the ropes now. Puts her in the ropes here. Piper's got her now. And Piper Niven takes her down and stomps her in the chest. Bliss goes down now, and Alexa Bliss is down. Piper Niven stomping in the midsection. Goes for a kick into the back. Bliss getting back up to her feet now, and Bliss grabbed by Piper, pulls her in. Piper Niven kicked in the ribs now by Bliss, and now Bliss knocks her back into the corner. Runs the shoulder into her here. Bliss comes off the ropes, and Bliss with a big drop kick there, taking her down. Getting her back up to her feet now, and Alexa Bliss kicking the ribs. Piper Niven throws a right hook. Bliss knocking her back now. Bliss throws the right hook, countered. Alexa Bliss now comes off the ropes, and drop kick knocks her down again. And now Bliss just putting the boots to Piper Niven now. Piper Niven's down. Alexa Bliss kicking away at her now. Piper Niven back in. Face buster to Bliss. Takes her down. Now Niven's got a hold of her here. Niven. No. Right hook to Bliss. Grabs a hold of her now, and Bliss is caught. Piper Niven taking her towards the ropes. Head first into the turnbuckle. Big chop there. Goes for her again. Countered by Bliss now, and Piper Niven caught with a forearm. Alexa Bliss again knocks her back into a clothesline. Hits her on another one. And drop kick, taking her down. Piper Niven goes down now. Alexa Bliss getting her back up to her feet here. Kicking the ribs. Piper Niven being knocked back by Bliss now. And Bliss coming back in. Gets caught with a clothesline. Piper Niven now grabs a hold of her here. And Niven with Bliss. Throws her into the corner now. Niven coming in hot. Big slam into the corner now. And Piper Niven up to the middle rope. Piper Niven. Here we go. Hits her with a Vader bomb. Into a cover now for the 1, 2. Kick out from Bliss. Grabs a hold of her now. Getting Alexa back up to her feet. Piper Niven pulls her in by the back of the head now. Taking Bliss back into the corner again. And Piper Niven goes for her again. Countered by Alexa Bliss now. Wheelbarrow. Arm drag taking her down. Bliss with a drop kick. And now Bliss. Niven goes out of the ring now, and Alexa Bliss goes to the outside of the ring, and Bliss. Double axe handle, no! Caught out of the air with a punch from Piper. Piper Niven now grabs onto her, lifts her up, and power bombs her down. Piper Niven has Alexa Bliss down now, and Alexa Bliss is down. Bliss back to her feet now. Piper Niven grabs her. Niven throws her back into the ring. Bliss getting back up to her feet now. Piper Niven grabs a hold of her now, and Piper Niven has her up. And knee into the back. World's strongest slam. Oh, and Bliss with the spider walk, shades of Bray Wyatt and Bliss. Sister Abigail. 1, 2. Bliss gets off of her. Bliss isn't done. Oh, a facebuster from Niven. Piper Niven staying in it now. Alexa Bliss is down. Piper Niven goes up to the middle rope now. Niven looking to fly. Piper Niven. Oh my god, look at the strength of Alexa Bliss. Body slams her. And now Piper Niven hits her with a big crossbody again. Niven now slamming around by the back of the head repeatedly. That first Sister Abigail was almost seemingly to send a message from Bliss. As now Bliss rolls out of the ring. Piper Niven coming after her here. Piper Niven coming at her here. Grabs onto Bliss now. And Piper Niven going for a suplex into those steps. But Bliss sliding out of it now. And Bliss takes out the leg. Alexa Bliss back into the ring now. And Bliss telling Piper Niven to bring it on. Piper Niven back into the ring now. And Piper Niven grabs onto her. Pops her up. Back body drop, taking her down. Bliss now pushing her away with another kick. Knocks back Piper. Piper Niven pulling herself up in the corner now. Piper Niven. Drop kick from Bliss. That's Bliss now. What is she thinking here? Alexa Bliss hits the double knees into the ribs. Bliss trying to kick her down again now. And Alexa Bliss back to her feet now. Piper Niven swings her around. Piper Niven. Electric chair position now. Drives her into the mat. Pulling her over now. Niven into a cover on Bliss now. Alexa Bliss is down for the 1, 2. Kick out from Bliss. And Piper now looking to finish the job here. Piper Niven looking to finish the job on Bliss. Grabs her. Bliss counters now, and Bliss hits the ropes now, and drop kick. Oh, and here we go. Here we go. She's got the whole world in her hands right now. Alexa Bliss crawling towards her. Shades of Bray. Bliss. Sister Abigail. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Bliss with the victory. Just like that, Alexa Bliss with the victory. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. There's Bo Dallas, the leader of the Wyatt Six. And Bliss is just standing in the ring right now. Is Bo... What is Bo Dallas doing here? He's carrying the lantern down towards her. What's going on here?
Well, something is seemingly a little symbolic about that. Until next time, everybody, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.